Hello my friends and welcome back to EURL/Tempo Championship for today for my final race of the season. There are still 2 races left in the season, but this will be my final one, and let's go out on a good note here, getting a great start all the way down in P7. As you can see, we're doing a 25% race this time due to some more lack of attendances, a very sad problem we're having in the league right now, and we are working our best to nullify that problem. But there's a little spinner in the background. We get a good start nonetheless. We're up into P6, make that P5 almost, as we're around the outside of Mata having a great side-by-side moment here. We do get him into the end of the first sector, but he's still on the outside. That is getting very edgy between the two of us. But now we get a fairly good run out of that little hairpin bit. Now on H-10 you can see Matabata still behind us, H-10 weaving around. That is a very dangerous thing that he has a tendency to do. The two Malcars are going side by side into the chicane. We cover the inside line, Matabata on our inside, and yeah, he's just spun around. I don't think I did anything wrong there. Of course you can't see that well, but he's playing me for that one. But now going on P4 on this very action-packed first lap. Look at that, it's almost 3 wide ahead of us. The 2 Malcarans with a great battle. The 2 Malcarans and the 2 Alpines battling fantastically. H-10 gets spun around by the monster himself. We managed to avoid that very nearly, but we avoided it nonetheless. So now we are setting our sights on the monster himself and Chris RBL, who are battling ahead. So looking in the next few laps, let's see how this goes. And there we are then, halfway point of the race, and my stint was just so incredibly boring. It was just me falling away from Chris and pulling away from Limp and getting a couple penalties in the process from some questionable track limits around here. But now we're back underway with 6 seconds worth of penalties, which is not ideal whatsoever, but we will still be trying our absolute hardest to get past this duo ahead of us. So it's Chris and Sui as per usual, the 2 title fighters. Not anymore, but they are the closest in the title constantly. So yeah, you can already see the pace differential here. Let's be honest here, I'm kind of a mid driver in Formula 1 2021, but we are still making some decent inroads on the guys ahead here with Chris. Ahead of us now, we get a very close run into the chicane. Can we get a good exit out of here? If we do, that's going to be crucial. We do get a good exit. And now we can set our sights upon Chris. I just want to get this move done as quickly as humanly possible. Purple through Sector 2 there. Because if I get this move done soon, that means that I can use my brilliant defending skills to keep Chrissy behind. But so far, it's not looking too great here. We are closing in, sure, but we are very low on ERS. So we will kind of have to just settle behind him, use a slipstream of what we can from him, and let's see what happens in the coming lap. 2 laps later on the 9th lap, we're going on Chris RBL round his inside into this double right-hander. We send it, absolutely send it. There's a bit of contact there. We want to go as wide as possible, but we are up the inside of the championship winner already. That is some proof of pace right there around this track. I don't know what it is, but I feel very rapid around this track. Not as quick as the guys ahead, but I still managed to keep up with Chris here. We'll be getting DRS, I presume, for this next straight. We are a second away, but the question is DRS enabled? Answer is no, it is not. So we'll now be continuing our steady fall away from Chris and Sweet. Now then, any guesses what happens? Yes sir, it is a spin. 9 seconds worth of penalties. I just kind of had a little loss of motivation here as we also almost go directly on the track. So we spun as well, basically giving Chris the free win here, and that is just, that's not great at all. We have a overheated set of tires. It's just all in all very terrible, and we just gotta limp through these next 4 laps with the most painful race that I could imagine that would have happened. Here we are then limping it home with 15 seconds worth of penalties. I don't know how I'm disqualified. In cockpit view, slam it into the wall. That's race over. Thank you very much for watching this video. We come home in P7, not getting much points, not that we're in the title fight anyway. And we will be ending off the season with 96 points, and I believe that was enough for 4th overall. So I'm gonna say I'm pretty happy with that. The same place I finished last year in the championship. No, sorry, I was 3rd last season. Now I'm 4th. It's a bit of a downgrade, but it's right now we have bigger problems in in the attendance for these races, but if we can get more attendance for Season 3, that would be absolutely ideal. And with that being said, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.